Hi, I'm Ms. Hoffman, the Technology Integration Specialist for the district. And today we're going to talk about the new email draft feature in Google Docs. This video is broken up into a couple parts. I will explain something, and then you can pause the video if you'd like to go ahead and complete that task, or you can just watch the video all the way through and then complete the task and explore the email draft feature. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the email draft that your advisory teachers have assigned in Google Classroom. And then we're going to go over how you're going to use that email draft all school year to keep your family updated on your academic progress throughout the school year. So let's get started. All right, the first thing we got to do is we have to find that email draft document that your advisory teacher assigned to you. So I am in Google Classroom, classroom.google.com, and here is my advisory class. I'm going to go to the classwork section. My advisory teacher made a separate topic so that it was very easy for me to find the caregiver communication. So I'm going to click on the Monday email. It's got the instructions. I'm going to view the instructions here. So each Monday, you're going to use this attached Google Doc email draft to update your family on your academic progress. So each week's progress report will be recorded in the Google Docs version history. So this is really important. You do not make a copy of this document. You will use this document over and over and over because all of the changes are recorded in the version history. And that's important because your advisory teacher needs to make sure that you are putting in the correct information, the correct grades. So your advisory teacher can dip into this document anytime they want and make sure that you are sending accurate information home. And you do not turn in this assignment. So even when you don't turn it in, your teachers can still see it. They can just go to their Google Classroom folder and they can see the document and they can see what you're putting in it. So you don't have to turn in the assignment, okay? If you want to pause this video right now and allow your students to go into Google Classroom and open up this document, you could pause the video now. All right, so everyone's in their Google Classroom. If you haven't already, click on the Monday email and let's take a look at what this looks like. So this is the email draft template. It's very cool. You're just going to type in your parent's email address. So I'm a parent at gmail.com. And then if you also live with maybe your grandparent, you could put in your grandparents at gmail.com. All right, so I'm a parent, I'm a grandparent, so those are my emails that I'm going to send. You can leave the subject line to My Weekly Progress. We filled that out for you to make your life easier. And then here you've got Dear, and so I'm going to put Mom and Grandma. So right here you're going to put in your classes. So go ahead and pause the video if you'd like to, so to give your students a chance to enter their class information. Okay, so I put in all of my classes here, and that can stay for the full semester, so that's nice. We got that. And now I'm going to pull up PowerSchool, and I'm going to look at my grades and put in my current grades. And I'm going to look on PowerSchool and put in my number of absences. And then right here, you have my goal for this week, and then I am proud of. So that is how you will finish your email. So you can pause the video now and add in your grades if you want. Okay, so I put in my current grades and I looked up my number of absences and my number of tardies. So my goal for this week is to remember my tennis shoes for PE, because you can see my PE grade is not the best, and set my alarm earlier. I need to get up earlier because if I think if I would just get to Algebra 1 on time and ready to go, my grade would improve. And then I'm proud of the sketch I made in art. Now, this is so cool. All you have to do is click on this little M, which is like the mail symbol for Gmail. And it says, when I hover over it, you see how it says preview in Gmail. When I push that button, it opens up my email. And it will dump all of this information right into an email. So I've got my mom and my grandma's email, and everything from here dumps into this email. And then all I have to do is hit send. And it will send the email. Super easy. All right, you've got one more thing to do. After you send your email, you're going to go into the version history and you're going to name it week 1. So if you go to File, scroll down to Version History, and then you're going to name Current Version. And we're going to name this Week 1. And you're going to click Save. Guess what you're going to call next week? You're going to call it Week 2. And so on and so forth. So it is important that you name each version so it saves it. So next Monday, you're just going to come in and you're going to delete all this stuff. And then next week, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my current grades, number of absences, number of tardies, and then your goal and what you're proud of. And then click this and it will create a whole new email to go home next week. And your advisory teacher can see the progress that you've made, and you will see the progress that you have made too. All right, so that is how you're going to be using the draft email in Google Docs. And I hope this video was helpful, and have a fantastic year.